I have my foundation on and my eyes are primed with both an eyeshadow and an eyeshadow base. I find when working with lower end shadows that's necessary to for the shadows to stay and wear long. The first shadow I'm going to start with is a new favorite of mine. It's by Rimmel. The color is called Backstage. The number is 102. I love this color because it's very metallic and it's really, really silky. The new Rimmel shadows, they're called mono eyeshadows. They're some of my new favorite shadows. I love them. So you can see it has this really pretty metallic sheen. It's almost like a metallized taupe. And I'm going to use this brush and apply it all over my lid. This color reminds me a lot of NARS's Kalahari, which is $32 for the duo, and this little guy was $2.95. Okay, the next palette I'm going to use is by Hard Candy. I love it. It's got lots of shades. It's called Naturally Gorgeous. They're fun. They're all really, really shimmery. I find it hard to find good matte eyeshadows at the drugstores, but shimmer eyeshadows are pretty this time of year. It is about to be spring. So I'm going to use this lighter color from here to highlight my brow bone. So I'm putting it on pretty heavy under the brow bone. I'm also going to put it on the inner corner of my eye. And you see I like to bring it a little bit underneath the eye too, because it just gives that extra pop of brightness. Okay. I'm going to use another color from here to put in my crease. I think I'll do this bronze color right here. And I'm using a ponytail brush. It's one of my favorites. It's by NARS. It's the number 13 brush. So you see there's actually quite a bit of color payoff from this eyeshadow. My little secret when you're using the drugstore shadows, they tend to be a little bit more powdery. So just dip your shadow in the brush and then make sure you tap off the excess. That keeps it from falling underneath the eye. And I like to blend it out until it looks almost airbrushed. And sometimes even take my finger and give it a little bit extra blend. There's also a really dark color in here. I'm going to use that to pop in the outer corner of my eye just to give it a little bit extra definition. Okay, I'm going to take the same brush and the color I put in my crease, actually no, I'll do a different color. I'm going to use one of these lighter bronzes just to kind of line underneath my eyes. So this ends up giving you a really kind of subtle smoky eye for the day. I see it's a little heavy right in here, so I'm going to take a little bit more of my light color and blend that out. Ah, darn Okay, I'm going to line my eyes. One of my favorite style of eyeliners are the felt tip pens because they're really easy to work with. And this one is by Hard Candy. It's called Stroke of Gorgeous, and this is their black. I'm not sure what name it is, but it's called Anchor. I'm just going to draw it along my top lash line. And I like this one because apparently it has some lash growth serum in it too. So it's supposed to be good for your lashes, and it's only $5. I like to get it all the way across. I find with this pen I do have to layer it a little bit to get it as black as I want. Okay, now I'm going to rim my lower lash line. And this is a new favorite little brand of mine. It's kind of hard to find. You can find it at like local beauty supply stores, or you can buy it online at some online beauty supply stores. It's a brand called Ruby Kisses. They're 24-hour eyeliner. I also really like their gel eyeliners. I think they run $3 or $4, and to me they are exactly the same as Bobbi Brown's as far as their creaminess, and I find that they don't dry out either, and they've got lots of really nice colors. But today I'm going to use their 24-hour pencil liner. I like this for rimming my lower lash line. Makes a huge difference. Okay, so I had a little bit of fallout, so you can see I've got a little bit of a shadow, so I'm just going to use a brighter concealer just to kind of conceal. Okay, next I'm going to do my brows. I really, really love these. I recommend them to most of my clients. It's Maybelline Define-A-Brow. Okay, the color I wear, even though I have dark hair, is the dark blonde. I like the undertones in it. I find that the dark browns can be a little bit red, and their light blonde is a really pretty color too for anybody with hair lighter than mine. And the reason I like this is because it's just this super tiny, tiny little tip, and it actually goes on and wears really well. This is definitely a staple in my makeup kit. I feel like eyebrows are one of the most important features of the face. I rarely leave my house without my eyebrows on. Okay, the little comb that comes on the end of it is a huge waste. I don't use it. It doesn't do anything. I use one of these. It's called a spoolie. Laura Mercier sells these, and you can wash it in your sink, and I've had some of mine for 10 years already. So you see the difference in my eyes with my brows. I like to fill in the front part first, and then the end, and then I go and connect it in the middle. Okay, so I've got my eyes done and my brows done. I'm just going to curl my lashes and put on lots of mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my mascara on, my eyes are done. I wanted to plug one more product that I love that's fun. It's by NYX. These are $3. They come in tons and tons of colors. I do all sorts of things with these. I'm not sure the name of this one. It's like a light kind of white gold. It's really, really pretty. And they come in this wonky packaging. These remind me of MAC Pigments. I work off of a little cotton pad. I just dump it out. And I'm going to use this and add a little bit of extra highlight. I'm going to put it on top of my cheekbones. I'm going to use this diffusing brush and just kind of tap down into it. And then there's a ton on there, so I just tap off the excess. And I'm going to put it on top of my cheekbone. I love these because they're not glittery, it's just a subtle pearl. So you can see how the light kind of catches it. Okay, and I'm just going to take a brush and pop a little bit right in the center of my brow bone. And a little bit right here. And you see how I'm bringing it kind of to the inner part of my eye? Alright, so that's my tutorial using drugstore eye makeup. Hope you liked it.